Hello, this is KG, KG World. And I think there's time we hear something that's really important going on. There's evidence that shows that there's a planet-sized warship in the vicinity of the Earth. Now, I said this was going to happen a while back on Terra 3's discussion group that there's an Anunnaki AR warship nearby the Earth that's causing disruptions. The reason why you don't see it is it's cloaked. It's reflecting the stars behind it around front, so you really can't see the difference. You know, only certain instruments and certain things can cause it to show up. One anomaly, I can't say it, anomaly, that's happening to this warship is solar flares, CMEs. Now, if you've watched Bino Black's videos, and if you turn off the sound because he doesn't know what he's talking about, but he is showing this object. He calls it the meatball, and you can see the outline of it, and there's stars in front of it, and he thinks this object is very far away. But it's obvious if you think about it. There's no way, light years away, a solar CME is going to light up any object and you're going to see it anytime soon. What is happening is the solar flare is lighting the back side of this object and you're seeing the edge of it. As you can see, stars in front of it and everything else, but that's still the cloaking working. Solar flares are showing up the outline of this object momentarily in photos from the SOHO satellites. I don't know, it's backside, front side, you have to, but look at Bino Black's videos. They're good if you don't listen to what he says. And you will see this object. He calls it the meatball. One of his last 2 or 3 videos, he shows it very well. And I put a comment on there. I don't know if it really went up because he seems to have mine blocked. They got to be moderated. But I told him that object is close to the Earth, and we were just seeing the flare behind it. So there's something going on in space that's close to us. If you look at some other videos, I could probably show you why. We're getting help from the outside. Now, the Illuminati Christian world, New World Order, will try to make war with this AR warship. The outcome is I don't know. I don't know who's more powerful or what. If you look back in the wars between over the Earth by factions, the Anunnaki and other things, different people have won over different times. Who knows who has the most powerful weaponry? But this is a planet-sized, maybe several times the size of the Earth warship. And oh yeah, there's been that recent videos where something circular appears to cover the sun momentarily. This is this object floating in front of the sun for a minute, stopping. This object is close to the Earth. And what they're there for is to restore the world kingdom, which was overthrown by the Illuminati factions thousands of years ago. This kingdom was set up by Enki, and he made a vow to King David that this kingdom would last forever. It's in Psalm 89. Enki is hated by the world religions, and they call him Satan. And but he's just the genetic engineer that created part of our mankind. So this is a war. It's how far it's going to get as far as what we're going to see in space. Your guess is as good as mine, but I just thought I'd better tell you what's going on. And now we've seen evidence that there is a giant planet-sized object close to the Earth. And we know from the Terra Papers, that's another good thing to go ahead and read. The Terra Papers, you go ahead and search for. In that, there's a description of these giant planet-sized spacecraft. And that's all I got to say, but check it out. And there's a pattern of things that I say and predict coming true. Now you can believe it or not believe it. I don't really much care, but I'm just putting it out there for you to know these things. So thanks very much for listening. You have a good one.